Hey everybody, Kyle here, also known as Acid Rain 64, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last part, we completed the Woodfall Temple, we defeated Odalwa, we freed the spirit that had been trapped there, and we were transported here after beating the dungeon. So, let's see what's going on here, and who this is. What? Who are you? Link, pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. Well, you don't know what kind of trouble the monkey's in, but, I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Oh. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Okay, so we need to help the Deku Princess get back to the Deku Palace, and I guess the only thing we can really put her in is a bottle. So I don't know how this works, but we're not going to question it. You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. Okay, I bet that's not really comfortable, but I guess that's what she wanted us to do, so we can't really question it. Okay, so before we actually take her back to her father, there's a few things I want to do since we completed the Woodfall Temple. As you'll notice, after you beat this temple, like the water returns to normal, which is actually really good. So that actually allows us to do a few things now, and we'll get to those in just a bit. Sorry I'm coughing so much. I don't know what the heck is going on. I hope I'm not getting sick, because that would really suck. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Song of Soaring. Okay, because we basically, basically we want to go return those stray fairies we got in the Woodfall Temple back to that great fairy, because she's going to give us something pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. So we're back here in this fairy fountain, and hopefully I've taken care of my throat. I don't want to be having an itchy throat while recording. It's not really fun. But anyways, we brought all 15 stray fairies back here, and they reunite and reform the fairy with her very pointy butt cheeks and her pointy boobs. That's the only time I'll point this out in this Let's Play. Oh, strong young one, I am the great fairy of power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you prowess with this new sword technique. Okay, so basically, what she gives us here is just an upgraded spin attack, which, I don't know. I can definitely, the other things you get from stray fairies are a lot more useful, but I guess it does help if you want to clear out large groups of enemies. Or if you want to clear out like a whole thing, like the circles of bushes that you find throughout the game. It's really helpful in clearing all of those out. But there's only one thing that I can think of that this spin attack upgrade is actually useful for. But we're still gonna get it because we're still going for 100%. But yeah. So since we cleared out Woodfall Temple and everything is back to normal here, all the enemies that were here are gone, so even if you didn't kill them before, they're all gone now, so that's a really good thing to kind of keep in mind. So that one heart piece that I picked up here in Woodfall before we went into the dungeon, you can still get that even after you beat the temple, and it's actually a little easier to get to now, but anywho. So, besides returning the Deku Princess back to her father, there's still a few other things we can do. There is 2 games we're going to play, and I believe we're going to get ourselves a quiver upgrade for our bow already. So we'll be able to hold more arrows. And there is a mask we can get. But first things first, we need to get the princess back to her dad, because she's probably dying in that bottle. Yeah, we've heard this all before. So let's go in here. And I don't think I actually showed off the monkey's torture scene. So I think I want to show that. Oh, hot, stop it, please. They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. Oh. Jeez, they like dipped him in hot water. That's kind of mean. Okay, so what are you waiting for, Mr. Link? Hurry, hurry, I'll open this bottle and release me. Okay, so let's go ahead and come up here, and we'll let her go. Oh, my princess! My darling princess, you are alright? I was so worried. Ha ha ha, foolish father! Oh, she is upset. What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant. Oh, Mr. Monkey, I am truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he... whatever... I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has the temple been returned to normal? Why yes, thanks to Mr. Link here. I am very truly grateful. Really? So you're called Link, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. Yeah. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Okay. So let's see what the Deku King says. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time, more than ever, it has become clear to me. Oh, strange traveler, there is little I can do. Please rest a bit before going. Okay, so even after you return the Deku Princess, there's not really a whole lot you can that you get from that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I don't even know if returning the Deku Princess is required. It might be, but anyways, we did it because, like I said, we're going for everything that you can get in this game. Alright, so I guess the only thing that I can think of that actually happens after you return the Deku Princess is that you have access to this little place over here. And if you were to look at a sign that I passed, it says it's called the Deku Shrine. But once we enter here, and for this I'm actually going to equip the bunny hood. You don't have to be Deku Link to do this. And then we want our bow, because we will need that. And let's see what this guy says, the butler. Link, I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Okay, please follow me. So now we have a little race that we have to do with the Deku King, or the butler, I should say. This isn't necessarily a race. Like, you don't have to beat him to where you're going. You just have to keep up with him, because these pathways do eventually close off, and if they close off, you pretty much lose and have to go back to the start. But this isn't really hard if you have the bunny hood. It's just a matter of making sure you don't make any wrong turns, like I just did. You can actually go this way. This is actually something I didn't know about until recently. There he is. Okay. And all of these Deku scrubs in here will not attack you, which is pretty cool. And I don't think even the fire affects you. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. And you can do this as Deku Link, but it's a lot easier if you have Link with the bunny hood, because you're faster and you can leap across a lot of these gaps a lot easier. But okay, for here I like to turn the bunny hood off because you're going through all these like fire areas, and these will actually burn you. So you don't want that. This is very reminiscent of the Dampé race from Ocarina of Time, and I think it's a little easier because it's not necessarily a race. You don't have any time limits. You just have to keep up with the butler, like I said before. But I guess the reward you get from this is not as amazing, but it's still useful. But normally in my regular playthroughs I never use it. But you'll see what I mean in a bit. Okay. So that should have been the last little area. Okay, and that's it. So let's see what he says. Well done, Link. Now here's the item I promised. Please accept it. You got the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with C to sharpen your olfactory perception. That's the smell of power. Actually, when I see you, I'm reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I am afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor, just like when I raced my son. Please forgive my rudeness. You are forgiven, butler guy. Now he mentions his son, and a neat little Easter egg we'll actually see at the very end of the game, in the credits scene. There's actually one really cool thing that happens with the Deku Butler. Okay, so there's two other things I want to do before we leave here. And in order to get to these, we're just going to go ahead and warp back to the southern swamp area where the tourist center is. And actually, one of the things we're going to do actually involves the tourist center. So let's head up in there. Okay, so in here, let's go ahead and talk to Kome, because she probably has something new for us. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. As a special just for you, I'll let you take this cruise for free. Oh, but wait, yes, just as I thought. It seems the poison swamp has been cleaned up, so why not try something that's more interesting? How about a little game? I'll fly around on my broom, and you try to hit my target. Doesn't it sound fun? Well, want to try? Tee-hee-hee, that's the way to go. But let me explain, you're not aiming for me with that bow, you're aiming for the target. If you hit me, I'll never forgive you. Okay, so you can only play this game after you get the bow and complete the Woodfall Temple. But basically, what you're going to be doing is trying to hit these targets that she has. And I think you need to get 20 or 30 to get the heart piece for this game. So what I like to do, because my aim, in all honesty, is not the best, but just spam arrows. Just be careful not to hit Kome, because if you hit her too many times, she does actually end the game. And even if you have the right amount of points, you won't win, which kind of sucks. And there's actually someone calling me, but I'm not gonna get it in the middle of this game. You can't even pause. Let's play problems. Okay, so you can actually hit her quite a few times. You don't have to worry about hitting her like once and then she ends the game. But just a good thing to keep in mind. Okay. Yeah. Really good time to get points is when she goes in these little tunnels. But you can't really hit her in the dark. Or hit the targets, I mean. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's 20, so I think we did it. 27, pretty good considering... Well, as I promised, here, take this. Okay, and we got ourselves a heart piece. Now, wasn't that fun? If you'd like to play again, come back and see me, teehee. Alright. So that's it for that game. Not that difficult. And the next game we want to play is actually back in the area that led to the swamp. And we didn't actually go down the path. We passed the path that it's on, but we didn't actually go into it. So let's go ahead and check that out. So it's right down this way. And through the trees. There's some crows here. Yada yada yada, nothing interesting. And right in here, the swamp shooting gallery. Okay, so let's see what's up with this. Oi, mate. How are ya? Wanna play? One game's 20 rupees. The rules to I can't do it. Shoot for the targets from atop the platform. You gotta hit them all. That's all there is to it. If you don't aim properly with the control stick, you won't hit any of them. Are you ready, mate? Yes. Okay. So basically, just hit all of the targets, all of the Deku scrubs. Don't forget these ones up here. Okay, there's one that appears up there, and then there's one that appears up here. Shit. And then there is a Wolfos you want to hit, and I missed it. Okay. So I think I might have screwed myself on getting the perfect score, because you do have to hit every Wolfos, but we still might have made it. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of hard to explain, but basically you just want to hit everything and try to get as high of a score as possible. Oh man. And I completely botched this. I think we can at least get the high score. Okay. Well, looks like you gotta try a bit harder, mate. Wanna play again? Okay, let's try this again, and this time I'm not gonna talk. So, we'll see if I can get a perfect score. Okay, we finally got it. Holy shit. Okay. So, the trick of that game is to ignore the Deku scrubs and make sure you get the birds first. Because what I was doing is I was always trying to get the scrubs on the ground and then going for the birds and then the wolves, and that's not how it goes. So, I don't know. You just have to kind of hit everything and work it out some way. But anyways, for beating it once and getting a perfect score, we get the large quiver, so now we can hold up to 40 arrows. Hey, tell your friends all about it, all it's alright, mates. Okay, we do need to play this one more time and do the same thing, get a perfect score, and then we'll get a heart piece. So, let's try this once again. Okay, that's it. I am done with this game. I am done with this game. Okay. So, this isn't the only arrow game we'll have to play. There's one more that we'll do in the next little bit. Like before we go to the mountains. But we got ourselves a heart piece and a new heart container. Okay, fuck you in this game. I'm never playing it again. Unless I absolutely have to, which will be never. Okay, so that's going to be it for this little bit with the swamp. We're completely... I say completely very loosely because we will come back to the swamp for some smaller things. But we're all done with the swamp, and the next thing we have to do to progress the game is actually head to the mountains. But there are a few things that we'll need to do before we go up to the mountains. I mean, we don't necessarily have to do them, but it's best to get them done and out of the way now before going on to the mountains. And we'll see what all those things are actually in the next part. I don't know if I can do everything that we have to do before the mountains in like one complete part, but just that idea is, well, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this part off here and return it to dawn of the first day. So if you like this part, please feel free to like and subscribe and leave some feedback down below. And next time we will do some things before we head up to the mountains. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.